So I've still got to swap the water pump out. That won't take but a few minutes. But you can see I sealed between the mudguard and that there was a good, I don't know, 3 mil, 4 mil gap along the bottom there, and we sealed up the top up there, along there, and when we put the lid on we'll seal the lid on as well. I've just got to seal where this hose comes through the bottom, and it should be goodly, but I'm just waiting on that until I actually put the new pump in. And there's another hole there where the electrics are. It comes in, so we're going to seal that one. See it there? And then that should stop all dust ingress into the water pump. They're meant to be dust sealed anyway. However, this one wasn't sealed as good as it should have been, and it's totally shot the motor, which is what you would expect with that fine red wool dust. It's just totally shot it. Alright, this is the water pump that failed. This is the brand new replacement water pump, which I'm not going to be using. Oh, don't zoom in. Simply because upon close inspection it's got 2 holes in the back of it. It's not sealed, and those Australians that have been out that country knows how much red dust, that bull dust, goes everywhere. It's so fine and powdery. This pump would only probably last about 8 days, the same as this pump. As the compartment it was in wasn't sealed, it really is, yeah, they need to change their pumps. Alright, so I've got one pump there and another dead one there. Sorry for the arms, but I wasn't really happy, so I purchased a Seaflow pump, RV Marine. They're fully sealed. They're meant to be, you can fully submerge them in water. It's salt water would rust them out eventually after a few years. They come with a 3-year warranty. They're probably worth twice or 3 times as much as what that one is. They are only a Chinese copy in themselves, a very good copy. I think they're a copy of the Shoreflow pump. They just call them Seaflow. They've been on the market for a long time. Again, it all comes down to how you fit them. We just filled the water tank up. That's the Seaflow pump there. That's again, it's upside down. Sorry about that. You just have to sit on your heads or something to read it, or turn your monitors upside down or whatever. It's very low amperage draw, and it actually mounts in there a lot better than the other one did. You can see how I've been fixing the Celastic. I've still got some more Celastic to do in there. There's a big gap just there still where I didn't get the Celastic all the way in. The gap in there was probably about ½ centimetre. So I'm going to dry this off, put a bit more Celastic in the top. I Celasticed up the back there. I'll put a bit of Celastic around this hole when I put it together. We'll clean under here, the edge here. You can see some of the Celastic, and a little Celastic all under there. Then we'll put the cover on. It makes about half the noise of the original pump, takes up less space. It's got 4 diaphragms in it, this one, and it doesn't cycle. It just slows down and speeds up. So if you turn your water down, instead of a clunk 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 clunk, pressure on, pressure off, pressure on, pressure off, this type of pump keeps it at a constant pressure. The motor just slows down, and when you turn it off it stops. Like I say, it's a fully sealed unit, comes with a 3-year warranty. Some people have complained about these, but the other pumps got exactly the same fittings here. They're just press-in spades. I just pulled them out, tightened them up a bit, pushed them in, so I won't have that problem. I was considering sealing this, but no, because this whole box that goes on top of this is going to be sealed now. I won't have the dust. When we took the box off, there was a good inch of bull dust. It just built up in the bottom here because it couldn't go anywhere. So every time we went over bump or everything like that, more bull dust had come in through the wheel arch. And yeah, I mean, with those holes in the motor on the other one, it didn't really stand a chance, did it? Didn't really stand a chance. So this was fixed, 3-year warranty, fully sealed pump, which I think's awesome. And you can see how it's done. They've used this hard plasticky stuff. It's really an airtight fitting, I would have thought, but that's what they've used for the plumbing. With limited water, you get a fairly good run out of the tap. But with limited water, you just don't want to open your tap and have a full gusher, you know what I'm saying? You just don't want that because you'll go through your water really quick. Alright, so that's part 2 of the trailer repair on things that went wrong. So we've fixed the leaks inside, remounted the fridges in the trays, fixed the water pump. We've just got to do the annex now, and that's it. That's all the little bugs that were in the trailer gone. And the next time we go out, if we don't develop any more bugs, we should have a nice trouble-free camping trip.